Okay, we sharing the screen. I don't mean. Okay, I see. That's fine. Okay, now everyone, please follow that
Can
person.
you can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
I hope you have the Gmail access also, right? Because we need a Gmail also.
yes, yes, I
Code will
do
be
have access.
open new tab. I'll just send the link here. Make sure you guys click that link. 1 second. Uh, okay, sure. I have sent you a URL. You can click on that, guys, in the chat. Everyone, people who wants PDF, please do that. Okay. So it'll be redirecting here. When you click on that link, when you try to access that link, you'll be redirected here. Okay. Now you have sign up and start building. Can you see that button kind of thing? Sign up and start building.
Yes.
Just click on that, everyone. If anyone stuck anywhere, let me know, guys. Okay, the UI got changed a little. Can you scroll up little, Swahit? Just provide your email address, your first name, last name, and followed by the details. The valid email address, what you're having, because an email will be sent.
Okay.
Please make sure you give the proper password because we can't again. Please remember whatever password you guys are giving, remember that password because you need to log in with that password only. Okay, now you can open your email address. I mean your Gmail, please. An email will be sent to you. Everyone at the same page. People who are creating the PDI. If you have it, I'm okay. Guys, others, are you following this? No.
Yeah.
Everyone can hear me, right?
Yes.
Are you guys following this or not? See, I won't repeat it again.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, we are following.
Just open that first email that you received. Let's go ahead. Verify your service no ID. Click on verify email or the link, anything will work. Yeah, it will redirect. So this will be your first login, guys. Okay, there will be two logins in this PDI creation. I'll tell you. This will be your first login, your Gmail address, okay, and the password that you have given. Can you give that password again?
So,
So this is your first login, everyone. Please understand. This is your first login. You need to give the email address and the password. Click on yes, not no, yes. Click on yes. Everyone, please click on yes. If you don't click on yes, it will be an issue. Again, you need to create another email address and another account. Please click on yes, everyone here. And you can check any of these check boxes, it doesn't matter though. Or if you want, you can check all the check boxes, and I have read that. Can you check those check boxes, Wahid? Just I have read and finished it. Okay, click on start building. One second, one second, one second, one second.
ah,
Uh, Click on Xanadu. You clicked on start building.
yes, yes.
Okay, leave it. You can see below content available for everyone can see, right? Content available
Ah,
for Yokohama, Xanadu, Washington
Janadu,
DC.
DC.
So these are the versions of service now actually. So like we do have a Windows 7 initially, then 7.1, then 8, 8.1, then 10, now recently 11. In the same way, ServiceNow, please don't scroll up, just stay there. In the same way,
Okay.
ServiceNow has its own releases. It will every year it will have a new upgrade, guys. Every year it will have a new upgrade. It will upgrade. Okay, so few times it will bring two releases in a year also, but mostly one release per year. Okay, so if you see, they are in alphabetical order, and these are the city names. These are the city names. Washington DC is a city name. Xanadu is a city name. Yokohama is a city name, and these are in alphabetical order. WXY. Okay, so they started with Aspen, then Berlin, then Calgary. Lot of releases came. So even I started my journey with Mandarin, New York, Rome, Orlando, Paris, Quebec, San Diego. So all these versions. So, but there won't be much change. So how? That's why I'm telling you. The advantage of service now is you will expect a release, an upgrade each and every year with the name of the city. Okay, in alphabetical order. You can click on start building again.
Return to
Okay,
developer site.
that's
Open
fine.
inst.
Uh, yes, you copy that password. Can you copy that password? Do at the rate B. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you click on open instance, or you can click on that URL also. See, this will be your second login, guys. Okay, that will be your first login where you have given your email address and password. Okay, that
Okay.
will be your first login, email address and password. And this will be your second login. Second login, I'll tell you how to do it. If you see the URL, if you see the URL, dev 303337, not here. Go there. If you see the URL, dev 303337.service-no.com. Okay. So everyone will have that unique ID. For example, in this case, Wahid is having 303337. Okay. I will be having 18932. That number will change, but the concept is same. .service-no.com. If it is a PDI, if it is a personal developer instance, this will call it as personal developer instance. Whatever you're seeing now is a PDI, personal developer instance. Every instance will have this ID. Will have this ID. Dev some ID. Dev some number. .service-no.com. That .service-no.com is common for everything. Okay, you can open your notepads, Wahid, once. Can you open your notepad or any sticky notes which you feel comfortable? Or let's do one thing. Let's do one thing. Let's reset the password, then you can open it at once. Okay.
Oh,
You can strike it off. That's fine. I'll explain all those things. You can strike that off. You see on the right top corner, you see a profile. Click on that profile. Whoever is logging in for the first time, everyone will be by defaultly logged in as a system administrator only. Whoever is
Okay.
logging in for the first time, everyone will be by defaultly logged in as a system administrator only. You can click on the profile. When you click on the profile, guys, everyone at the same step because I can't repeat it again and again. If you are stuck anywhere, let me know. Now, uh, now you have change password under related links, the last but one option. Change password. Everyone, please click on the change password under related links, the last but one option. Now you do control V in the old password. Give a new password and make sure that new password you remember. If possible, you give the same password what you have given in the first login.
Okay.
Click on change password. Let's go. Yeah, you can open the notepad in the meanwhile. Is it? Let it load. Yes, your password got saved successfully. That's fine. Now you copy that URL till service-no.com. dev3033.service-no.com. Till there you copy. Yes. Go to your notepad. It's up to you. If you want HTTP, that is not needed. Just dev, that is enough. And the last slash is also not needed. That's fine. And the next one, click on next line. The username is admin. Next line in the notepad. In the notepad. Username is admin. Small admin. Small a. Password what you have given, you no need to write it down. You can write it down later. Okay, you no need to show it to us. Maybe you can note it down later, whatever password you have resetted now. Okay.
Okay.
So you copied that URL, right? Now you go to incognito tab once. Just do Control V, hit enter. See, you need to remember this ID, guys. That's why I'm asking you to keep it in your notepad, everyone. Please remember this ID. You no need to do two logins. You can directly go for the second login. The first login is not needed. If you remember, we have two logins we have done. The first login, what we have done, your Gmail address and the password. Your Gmail address and the password is your first login. And this is the second login. You need to remember this ID. You can paste it somewhere in the notepad. Give the username as admin. Everyone's username will be admin only. And your password that you have resetted now for the second login. You can click on login. Arey, give the password properly, man. What password you have given, you don't know. Just now you have given.
I given the right answer.
Now you have resetted that password. I'm telling.
Yes, yes. The same password I'm given.
Okay, this is login. I think you would have given a typo. Okay, so you can directly go to your second login. You don't need to do the first login every time. Okay, you need to remember this ID dev whatever the number you are having dot service-no.com. You can store it in somewhere in notepad. Username will be admin small admin, and the password that you have resetted. Okay, you'll be redirected here. Then when you need to do the first login, okay, since these are freely maintained environments, since these environments are freely maintained environments, okay, these were not maintaining by these are not paid environments. This PDI is a personal developer instance, is a freely maintained environment which was given in free of cost, so ServiceNow won't maintain it. So if you don't log in at least for one day, what happens, it will go to the sleep. This environment will be sleeping in the hibernating stage. Then you need to do the first login, you need to wake the environment, then the second login. So there are two logins here, but you no need to do the first login every time. You can directly go to the second login by giving this dev number.service-no.com, username is admin, password that you have reset. First login when you need to do, if the instance is hibernating in a sense, it will go to sleep. If you don't log into your environment frequently, then it will redirect you there. You no need to do anything. It will redirect you there. Then you need to give your Gmail password followed by that. Okay, you can stop presenting the screens for me. Everyone has their own PDS now. Can you confirm, please, everyone? Everyone has the PDS, or you are simply sitting like that? Others? No, what about others? I see only two people responding. Swahit, I know, and Satyam, anyway, he told he is having the PDI already. I'm okay with that. What about others? Do I need to name everyone here? What you guys are doing, guys?
Yeah, we have done it.
Do I need to ask everyone like this?
No, wait.
It won't work like that. Trust me.
Vijay, I have already created
You
the
see,
video.
now my instance, this is my instance, dev21060.servicefno.com. I didn't logged into this environment from so long. Okay, so long in the sense from past 2 days I'm not logging in to this environment. It will redirect you to this page. I also have the same ID like you. Let me show it to you again. I also have same ID like you, 210604.service-no.com. So I see Swahit is having 30333 something. My instance number is something. I'll hit enter. So my instance is in sleep. Your instance is hibernating. Either I can click on sign in, or I no need to do that. It will only redirect me after 10 seconds or some duration. Then you can click on sign in here. You can give your email address here and the password. When you click on sign in there, this is the first login I need to do. Normally I no need to do the first login. I can directly go to the second login actually. But I told you, right? If you're not waking your environment, if you're not logging at least once in a while, it will go to sleep, like I just showed you. Then I need to sign in like this. It will redirect me there, the Gmail address and the password. Then I need to wake this environment. How to wake this environment? Let it load, I'll show you. Come on. Yeah, you see, start building. It is waking up the environment. Once it is waked up, I just need to click on this so that it will open in the new tab with the dev, whatever ID I'm having. You need to give your username and the password. That's it. Okay. I hope you understood everyone how to create the PDA and all, right? Any doubts here?
Vijay, the doubt is it 1 day or 24 hours?
No, actually, there is no certain time. Initially, when I started my journey with ServiceNow, they used to claim it 4 days they used to maintain. 4 days.
Or
4 days it was not sleeping. It was vague. But as the traffic got increased, traffic means number of people got increased who are learning ServiceNow, creating PDIs. So that's why they have reduced the time. Even I don't have any idea. So few times, even though I log in today, tomorrow it will be logged out. I mean, it will be slept. So you need to
okay,
do two logins. It depends
okay,
actually. So now I need one person ID. ID in the sense, not the Gmail address, instance ID, like dev whatever number dot service dot com. Who will join the class every day? I need that person's because I'll be performing the exercises, whatever trainings we are taking, or the you know whatever training we are covering. Everything will be done in that environment only. So can anyone please ping that number and password? You can ping me in the WhatsApp separately. Any volunteers who want to ping that instance ID? Okay, but you will join every day, right, Swahit?
yes, Vijay, I'll join you.
I'll expect you to join every day because if it is in sleep again, I can't wait. So please
Uh,
make sure you're joining in the time. Password you
I'll
can
send.
send me in the WhatsApp, please.
Okay, Vijay.
Thank you. So you see, directly this ID, username is admin. Everyone's username will be admin. Are you sharing, Swahit?
Yeah, sending Vijay. Just a second.
Anyone
I've
stuck
seen it.
anywhere? Thank you.
I've seen it. You can check.
Yeah, thank you. Anyone, everyone got the PDS, right? No one stuck anywhere here. Do you guys feel
Yeah,
any
Vijay.
difficulty in creating the PDI? I hope everyone joined, right?
Yes, Vijay.
Now, the first thing we'll see how to create a table. But before we create a table, I know in the training, in the demo, we learned some terminologies. Let me recap those terminologies. Okay. This, I'll call it as filter navigator. Okay. If you want to navigate to any place. So this is ServiceNow logo. You can customize it. You can keep your own logo here. When you click on this, it will redirect here. When you click on this logo, it will redirect here. Let's say, for example, let's say I was in some place. Let it open. Oh, why it's slow? Yeah, I was in some place like this. When you click on this logo, you'll be automatically redirected to this page. Okay. So this is all. All is nothing but a filter navigator. If you want to navigate to any place in ServiceNow, you can use this. Okay. Let's say I want to navigate to user table or incident table or problem table or some X table or Y table, some Z table. If you want to go to any place within ServiceNow, you need to use this filter navigator. Okay. I have a habit of pinning it like this, but it's up to you because in previous releases, I mean, in the New York release, when I started my journey in ServiceNow in Mandarin release, we have a different UI. The UI was not like this. When I was learning ServiceNow, it was always automatically pinned like this. Every time you can see this filter navigator here in the world UIs of ServiceNow. So that's why I have a habit of pinning it like this. We have this favorites. Favorites is nothing but, let's say if you want to go to one place repeatedly every day, you can mark it as a favorites. Let's say for example, every time I want to go to user table. So I'll type users. See under organization or users, I can, when you hover your mouse here, you can mark it as a favorite here. You can name it if you want, or you can make it done. You see now it will be appeared in the, yeah, it will be appeared in the favorite section. So you no need to type users here and do it. It is similar to our mobile phone contact list. Normally you will keep some contacts as a favorite, like similar to that only. Let's say if you want to navigate to some place every day, or you want to navigate to that place, you don't want to type it every time. You can click on favorites and you can go there. You can also remove it by clicking on this like that. Okay. Is it clear, everyone? Any doubts here?
No, that's good.
History is
All good.
nothing but is it? I think it's clear here. History is nothing but where you've been. It will capture the last 50 entries, 50, where you have been. So I was in the user table to reset the password 13 minutes ago. I clicked on this ServiceNow logo. I clicked on incidents. Again, I clicked on ServiceNow logo. So everything will be tracked in the history. Okay. Workplaces, as of now, you don't need it. You don't need to know. That's fine because in this training, it's not needed. That's completely fine. It's different concept. Okay. This is nothing but it will intimate you where you are. Let's say, for example, I'm going to user table again. I click on users. See, I will now it will change to users because I was in user table now. It will tell you you are in users. You can also make it favorite from here by clicking on the star icon. There are multiple ways to do it. Again, where you are, it will tell you that. This is nothing but global search. If you want to search anything globally, whole across the platform, across the service, now I want to see how many records are having this word server. In how many tables this word is there, server. In how many records this word contains server, no matter in which field it is. So if you want to know, you can type server and you can click on view results. It will give you all the results in which all tables they have used this server. So in the incident there are 10 records which are having this keyword server. In the change request, it's nothing but a table. Incident is a table. In that incident table, there are 10 records. You can see those results here. Server. It will show you all these things. It's a global search. If you want to search anything globally, you can find it. So in which all tables, how many times, and how many records it have been occurred. You can see that info here. This we'll cover. You'll understand this concept maybe in the 7th class or something like that, because we need to create an update set though. So this is nothing but to who you are logged in as. Who you are logged in as. I was currently logged in as system administrator, so that's why I can see this. Okay. So guys, I also want you to respond. If you don't respond, I don't know whether you are understanding or not. If I need to improve myself to explain you in a different way, or whether you are understanding or not, do I need to continue like this, or I need to go a bit slow, or I need to go a bit faster? I need your response actually. Okay, I can't. So please respond. Okay.
Okay.
So let's say for
Sure.
example now, yeah, tell me.
Yeah, sure, Vijay.
Oh, you told sure. Okay. Let's say for example, let's get some terminologies that we discussed. Let's see how many of you remember this terminology. Let's say I'm going to an incident table now. Can anyone tell me where am I now exactly?
Incident table. List view.
It's not incident table.
List
It's
view
a
of
list.
incident
List
table.
view of incident table. This is an incident list view. Okay. This is an incident list view. What we will call the row as, if you remember, this row will be called as
Records.
record. Okay. This is the incident list view. This row, which I highlighted, this row will be called as a record. Record in service now. Okay. You need to call it as record. Please understand this terminology. Please remember this terminology. I was in incident table list view. This is a record. How many records are there here?
67.
67 records are there. What is number, open, short description, caller? What we can call it as fields.
Fields.
When I open a record or when I click on new, where I'll be redirected?
To the
Form view.
The form view.
form view of the
Okay, incident form view. I'll be redirected to the incident form view. Why it's taking this time? Actually, it should not take this time. Yeah, it's redirecting to the incident form view. You can see. So this is the form view of the incident. I hope everyone, this terminology is clear for everyone, right?
Yes, Vijay.
Okay, cool. Chalo. One last terminology we'll see, then we'll see how to create a table. And this part we'll call it as header in service now. What you can see here, the whole thing, which I'm highlighting, incident number and where all these buttons are there. This whole part, which is highlighted in gray or I don't know which color it is, not white. This part, this we'll call it as header. Header. In the list also we'll call it as header only. Okay. One last terminology we'll see. I'll tell you why I'm telling you all these things. You'll understand. Okay. Let me just type problem. Okay. When I type problem, you see, this is a problem. Okay. You can see, right? I'm clicking on this problem and you can see few things are getting appeared. Again, when I click on this, those things are getting disappeared, right? When I click on this problem, you see few things are appearing. Again, when I click on this, few things are getting disappeared. Can you see that? Or no?
Yes, Vijay.
Yes, Vijay.
We'll call this problem as a application menu in service now. I'll tell you why you need to remember it. When we are creating a table, you'll understand. This will call it as application menu. Clear? No.
Yes, Vijay.
Yeah, everyone understood this, right? This is an
Yes.
application menu. Okay, whatever things are under application menu, I mean, when you click on that application menu, you can call it as menu or application menu. Anything is fine. Okay, whatever things are getting appeared or whatever things are getting disappeared when by clicking on that application menu, we'll call it as modules. Modules in service now. The terminology. Okay, this is application menu. These things are modules. When you click on module, it will redirect you to some page. See, I click on create new now. I don't know, it's taking time. I click on create new now. It is redirecting me to this page. When you click on the module, it will redirect you to some page actually, whether to the form view or to the list view. Okay. You see? Again, when I click on this, it will redirect me. Again, when I click on this, it will redirect to different page. Yeah. So we'll call it as an application menu. Whatever things are under this menu, we'll call it as modules. Is it clear, guys? Everyone,
Yes, Vijay.
Yes,
now you tell me what is self-service?
application
What is
Application.
business application dashboard and service catalog?
Uh,
modules,
Okay, can anyone tell me what is service desk here? What is
application
Application.
incidents?
module.
This incident is a menu. All these things are modules. Why
Yes.
we need this application menu and module? Application menu and module will help us to navigate to that particular area. Let's say, for example, I want to go to the user table. Let's say I'll type users. When you type users, if you pay attention, okay, let me scroll down. You have blocked users, you have users, you have here also you have users, here also you have users, here also you have users. In lot of areas you see. Yeah, there are multiple areas where you can see that users and which will be confusing. Under user administration I can see users, under reports I can see users, under system security I can see users, under organization I can see users. Which users should I go? Should I need to go? That will be for that purpose we need this application menu and module. Application menu and module will be available in this filter navigator only to navigate to that particular area. Okay, now let's start creating the table. Till here whatever I told you, is it clear? Everything is clear for you, or anything confusing, or you want me to repeat anything?
Okay.
Mm,
Okay, the main thing starts from now. Please pay attention. Now we'll see how to create a table in ServiceNow. Okay, first thing, why we need a table? Why we need a table? Anyone? Why someone needs a table?
To store data.
To
The
store the
data.
data. Simple. What kind of data? Depends on the business requirement. Let's say, for example, you are working in a company. Let's consider you all are working in some companies. So the company want to know how many users are working in their company, how many employees are working in their company. Then what they'll do? There will be a table, whether it is in ServiceNow. Let's consider we are learning ServiceNow, so let's consider they're using ServiceNow to maintain their employee data. So they'll go to the user table and they'll see how many records are there in the user table. Then they'll come to know those many employees were part of this company. In that, how many of them are present currently? Because okay, let's say the company got established in the year 2000 and now it's 2025, but everyone will not be when they started the company it is at 2000. No one will be there till now, right? People who worked in 2000, it's tough to, I mean, few people will go to other companies also. So we have a field known as active. When the active is true, then only that person is current employee. If the active is false, that person is no more part of this organization. You can organize the data in that way. I'm telling you normally an example. Okay, you're working in a company, and where your company will be storing the data somewhere, right? That is nothing but a user table. Okay, in this way you can segregate it. Now let's create a table. In order to create a table, please type tables in the filter navigator. Do you know what is a filter navigator? Anyone?
Um,
What is filter navigator? This is
The
filter
filter which
navigator.
is present below
Yeah,
the service now logo.
this is filter navigator. Type tables in the filter navigator. Just type tables in the filter navigator. Okay, when you type tables, lot of tables are coming here. Import tables, allow tables, not allow tables, archive tables, exclude tables, tables. Here also one tables. So please remember, in order to create a table, please type tables in the filter navigator. Under system definition menu, do you see system definition menu? Anyone?
Yes, Vijay.
This is
yes, sir.
system definition menu. Okay, type in order to create a table. Again I'm telling you, in order to create a table in ServiceNow, please type tables in the filter navigator. Under system definition menu, go to the tables module. Clear everyone?
Yes, Vijay.
Okay, again I'm repeating, if you want to create a table in ServiceNow, please type tables, tables, tables in the filter navigator. but there will be lot of results. Under system definition menu, go to the tables module. I'll open it in the new tab. Okay, this is the place where every table will be stored in ServiceNow. This is the place where every table will be stored in ServiceNow. So how many tables are there? 5,598 tables are there. Nothing but there are 5,598 records, which means every record in this tables is nothing but a table only. That was given by out of the box. None of the tables were created by us. None of the tables was created in this. None of the tables were created by us. I just created this environment. These are given by ServiceNow out of the box. Okay. So if you want to see, for example, incident table. Okay, I can type incidents. Okay. This is the incident table. Okay, this one. Let's make it like this. This is the incident table. Let's say you want to see the user table. This is the user table, not the above one, below one. Okay. So every table will be stored in ServiceNow in this tables only. Again, I'm telling you, type tables in the filter navigator. Under system definition menu, go to the tables module. So in order to create a new table, what should I do? Anyone? Guys, you should be very. That anxiety was. I'm not seeing you in that. You are learning a new technology. I want to learn that. I don't see that enthusiasm in any one of you here. To be honest. What in deep? Here, nothing is deep. See, there are a lot of things. There are other things also. Let's say, for example, tables and columns. If you go here, it will redirect you to different page. Actually, it won't redirect you to that particular table. It will redirect you to some other page. If you go to tables, under remote tables, if you go to tables, it will redirect you to some other place. You can see only 40 records here. These are different things. So if you want to create a table type, that's the reason why we have menu and module. Okay, are you getting it? That's the reason why we have menu and module, to distinguish that. That's the reason. If you don't have this, see, let's say for example, if I come and ask you, let's say, okay, let's imagine that question was asked by Satyam. I'm telling, I'm coming to, let's say, CGI office. Imagine you are working in CGI. I'm telling you, hey, Satyam, come here. How many Satyams will be coming? Not one person for sure. There will be more than one person, right? So you can name more than one person with the same name, right? So here also the same concept. Tables means not only that table, there will be lot of other tables which were used for other purposes also. So it's not necessary you can keep that label for more than one person. So, but in order to create a table in ServiceNow, you type tables in the filter navigator. Under system definition only, you go to the tables module. That's why you note it down if you want. Okay. Yeah. So this is the place where every table will be stored. Now you tell me, in order to create a new table, what should I do?
Click on new.
Click on
I
new.
need to click on new. Simple. I need to click on new to create. In order to create a new table, I need to create a new record in this tables table. Simple. When you click on new, you'll be redirected here. You'll be redirected here. You need to give the label of the table. What label you want to give? What is the name of the table you want to give? Give the table name. I want to give the name as snow batches. Snow batches. Let's create a table known as snow batches. When I click somewhere outside, the name will be automatically populated. What is this name and what is this label? Okay. Yeah, kind of. Yes. So we have label and name concept everywhere, guys. Not only in service now, you have label concept and name concept everywhere in service now. Okay. Why we have it like this? Okay, I'll tell you. So you will be basically giving the label. Name will be automatically generated by service now. If you want to change this name, you can change it now. If you want to change this name, you can change it now. But Once this table got created, you can't change this name. Why? It will be like this. See, can I change this application now? I can't change it because it is read only. I can't edit this field. So it will become like that once I create this table. Once the table got created, you cannot change the name. And why we need label and name differently? Label is for our understanding, for human understanding. Name is for what ServiceNow will understand. Which means, let's say for example, I want to create one more table with the same name, Snow Batches. I want to create, see, there will be in a company, there will be different departments. Okay, your department want to create a table known as Snow Batches. In the same way, other department people also want to create a table known as Snow Batches. It will allow you. But you cannot create a same table with the same name. You can create as many tables you want with the same label. It will allow you. But you cannot create more than one table with the same name. So let's imagine we have a situation. There is a class. In that class, there is a person known as, let's say, Narendra or Nagarjuna, whoever it is, or Nagaraj is a person. When I attended that class, when I say Nagaraj, there are two people standing. Then what you'll do? You will be giving another nickname to that person, or you will start calling the person with the surname, or else people won't understand, right? So that's why name will be understandable by ServiceNow, and this name is a unique field actually. Name is unique. You can create one more table with the same label, it will allow you, but you cannot create one more table with the same name, it won't allow you. Okay. And when we will use this name, label is for our understanding. Let's say for example, if I go to users, I want to go to the user table. I'll type user actually. I'll type users. When I type users, you see under organization, I'll go to the users. Under organization menu, I'll go to the users module. I want to create one more table with the same name users. It will allow you. But if you see the name of this table, that is sys underscore user. The name of this table is sys underscore user. The label is users. That's why I'm telling you. What you want to see, what is readable to human is label. What you will read is a label. What system will understand is the name. System will understand the name. So when you're writing the code, let's say I want to fetch some data from this table. When you're writing the code, you can't write users because there will be more than one table with the same name users, same label users, but the name will be unique. This name will be unique. Clear?
Understood.
Do you guys understood this or not? Everyone. In whole service now you have this label and name concept, guys. Label is what we understand. Name is what service now will understand. Service now will understand in the sense when you're writing code and all. When you're going manually, you'll go for label. Okay. But when you're writing the code and all, you should give name only. Yeah. Like I told an example. If I go to the tables, let's say under system definitions tables module, if I try to access, let's say, for example, user table, user. There are two tables actually. In this, which table is my table? How will I know? By the name only. Sys underscore user is the this table. In this table only it will be stored. So by this I'll understand. Okay. So you need to give the label. Name will be automatically populated. If you want to change the name, you can do it. Okay. Extends table. We'll come back here in our third day, maybe day after tomorrow. What is this extends table will do? Extends table is nothing but if you want to make any table as a parent table to this table, then you can use this extends table. But as of now, let's not make any table as a parent table to this no batches table. We'll come back here in our third day, maybe day after tomorrow, not now. Okay. Let's ignore it as of now, but everything you are seeing in this form will be covered. All you need to do is type tables in the filter navigator under system definition menu, go to the tables module, click on new to create a new table, give the label name, a label name will be automatically populated. Okay. Extends table you can ignore as of now. We'll discuss it on the third day. So what is this create module? Do you heard this terminology before? Create module.
It will be under the table.
What?
So, under application module, check it.
Can you speak little louder, guys? Even though it's wrong, that's fine.
Like under application menu, there are modules, right? So,
Correct. Under application menu, in this case, what is menu? See, system definition is a menu, tables is a module. Or if you type problem, let's say, just to show you so that other things won't come. Problem is a menu, these are our modules. So in the same way, if this create module is checked to true, if this create module is checked to true, what happens? It will be by defaultly checked to true. Whenever you are trying to create a table, this create module will be by defaultly checked to true. If this create module is checked to true, what happens? It will create a module in the filter navigator here. In this area, it will create a module. With what name it will create a module? Because module is having a name, right? Create new is a name, assign to me is a name, open is a name, open unassigned is a name, right? So if you check this checkbox, it will create a module. With what name it will create a module? Whatever label you have given here, with that label it will create a module in the filter navigator. Is it clear? So and it will create a module known as snow batches. If this checkbox is checked to true, again I'm repeating, please pay attention. If this checkbox create module is checked to true, I already told you what is a module. This is menu. Problem is a menu. Create new, assign to me, open, open, unassigned. These all are modules. If this create module is checked to true, it will create a module with what name? Whatever label you have given here, with that label name, it will create a module. Is it clear? No.
Yes, Vijay.
Yes, Vijay.
Please
Vijay,
respond, guys. Yeah.
Vijay,
Tell
under
me.
which application
I'll tell
menu?
you that part is still coming. I'll tell you that. Yeah, but it will create a module. But we all know. I mean, maybe I didn't told that info. A module will be created under a menu only, under application menu only. Without an application menu, module won't exist. So in this case, problem is an application menu. These all are modules, right? So without a menu, without this problem, these all things will not be shown. So in the same way, it is creating a module. That is fine. But under which menu it will create a module, that we need to find out. Okay. Create mobile module. What it will do? ServiceNow do supports the mobile applications. You have an if you go to Play Store or App Store, you have a ServiceNow mobile app also. There are three types of mobile apps available: HR, Now mobile app, Agent mobile app. You can explore it if you want, but we won't cover that because ServiceNow mobile app is not that matured enough. It is not that matured actually. ServiceNow mobile app is not that. It needs to have a lot of improvement. So it's very bad phase. So it will also create this table in that mobile application if this checkbox is checked to true. So you can ignore this as well. So it is creating a module with this label, but under which menu you want to create that module? Under which menu you want to create that module? You see, add module to menu. You can see, right? Add module to menu. Are you seeing this? What is
Yes.
module here? What is the name of the module here?
Snow batches.
Snow
No.
batches. Very good. It will create a module. Since this checkbox is checked to true, if I uncheck it, you don't see anything. Since this checkbox is checked to true, it will create a module with the name snow batches. But this snow batches module should be tagged to which menu? You can tell that here. Let's say, for example, problem is a menu, right? Here you can see all the menus. Add module to menu. Add this snow batches module to menu. Let's say problem menu. So what happens now? If I try to submit this table, if I try to save this table or try to create this table, what happens? It will create a table known as snow batches with this name. It will create a module with the name snow batches, and under which menu, guys?
Problem.
Problem menu, right? Under problem menu it will create a module. Not under problem menu. Let's say I want to create it under system definitions. You can give it system definition. Whatever menu, under which menu you want to create, you can give that menu name here. Clear? These all are menus only. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes,
Yes, Vijay.
But let's imagine I don't want to add it to the existing menu. I don't want to add it to the existing menu. I don't want to add this module to the existing menu. I want to create a new menu also. I don't want to create this module under an existing menu. I also want to create a new menu also. Then what you can do? You see this create new. By default, it will be like this only. Add module to menu. I don't want to add it to the existing menu. I want to create a new menu. What is the new menu name? See, this new menu name will not occur if I select any menu. If I select any menu, it won't occur. But if I select create new only, it will come. So this new menu name will also be by defaultly giving it as the label name. But if you want to change, you can change it. I don't want to tag it to the existing menu. I also want to create a new menu. That new menu name is service no batches. Menu name is service no batches. Module name is no batches. Clear? No.
Yes, Vijay.
Yes, Vijay.
Everyone understood this?
Clear, Vijay.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Vijay.
Which part you want me to repeat? The whole thing? Yeah. So actually we have create module, guys. Okay, what this create module will do actually, if this checkbox is checked to true, I just told you what is a module and what is a menu. So this is a menu, these all are modules. Create new, assign to me, open, and assign all the modules. Problem is a menu. So it will create a module. Module means what here? Create new is a module, assign to me is a module, open is a module, open and assign is a module. So it will create a module. With what name it will create a module? Whatever label you have given here. Yeah, with that label it will create a module. But under which menu it will create a module? Because I just told you every module will be tagged to a menu only. In this case, create new, assign to me, open and assign are tagged to problem menu. Right? Problem is nothing but an application menu or menu. You can call it as anything, menu or application menu. So it will be, a module should be tagged to a menu only. So in this case, it is creating a module with the names no batches. That is fine. But to which menu it will tag? If you want to tag it to any existing menu that is already available in service now, if you want to tag it to any existing menu that is already available in service now, add module to menu. Add module to menu. You can add that module to the particular menu. Let's say problem menu. For example, I'm telling you problem menu. Now what happens? So it will create this module. It will create this module with the name snow batches under this problem menu. Like how we have create new, assign to me, open and assigned. Here you can see snow batches. But let's imagine, or you can tag it to the incident menu. Let's say we have incident menu also. Now what happens if I type incident here? You can see this. So this is an incident menu. So under this incident menu, how you can see create new, assign to me, open and assign. You can also see this snow batches module under that incident menu. But I don't want to add it to the existing menu that is available in service now. See, incident and problem are already existing menus available in service now. I don't want to add it to that existing menus. I want to create a new menu also. I want to create a new menu also like incident or problem or self-service or service desk. I also want to create a new menu. Are you getting? No. Then in that case, what you can do, you can select create new. Add module to menu as create new. You can give that new menu name here. So now what happens? It will create a menu also. Like how this incident is there. The same way it will create new menu known as service no batches. And it will create a module known as no batches. And it will tag that module to this service no batches menu. Clear? Everyone till
Yes,
here it's
Vijay.
clear. Okay. Yes. So here menu and module are add-ons to the table. It is nothing related to the table. Table is this only. Snow batches and u underscore snow batches. This is the table actually. Menu and module will help you how to navigate to that particular view, to that particular list view or form view. That's it. So now we filled all the details. So we have how to save this table. If you click on submit, what it will do, it will take you to the previous page where you are. If I click on submit, what happens? It will take me to the previous page where I am. Let's say, for example, before coming here, I was in the user list view. It will take me to the user list view if I click on submit. Or let's say before coming to this form, I was in tables list view. It will take me to the tables list view if I click on submit. If you want to stay here only, do you know header? What is header here? Anyone know what is header here?
It's
Table
table
new
new.
record.
Yeah, this
But
whole thing
submit.
is known as header. Right click
Yes.
on the header, click on save. If you want to stay here only in this form only, you can right click on this header, you can click on save. You see a message is coming. Save, record, and remain here. Save, record, and remain here. You can, I don't know, it is very small, whether you can see it or not. Save, record, and remain here. It is showing. Okay. Sorry? Someone saying something? I can't hear if you're speaking. If you click on submit, it will take you to the previous page where you are. If you want to stay here only, right click on this header, save it. Now the table got created. We created a table. This is how you create a table. What the hell? Okay. I don't know why this error is coming, but that's fine. The table got created now. Okay. Snow batches is the table label. Name is u underscore snow underscore batches. I just told you, if you remember, before creating this table only, if you want to change the name, change it when you are creating only. Once the table got created, you cannot change the name of this table. You need to delete this table. Then only you can create a new table. You can't change this table name. Okay, before creating a table only, you need to change the name. Is it clear, everyone? No.
Yes,
Yes,
Vijay.
yeah.
So
Yes, please.
whenever you create a table, okay, no matter what table it is in ServiceNow, these 6 fields will be automatically created. Columns are nothing but fields. Updated by, created, SysID, updates, updated by. So these are the fields. These 6 fields will be there. No matter what table it is, you create any table in ServiceNow, these 6 fields will be automatically created. Except it is a remote table that you can ignore as of now. It's not needed for you. But normal tables will, no matter what table it is in ServiceNow, these 6 fields are compulsory. It will automatically create. Without these fields, you can't see a table. Normal table, you can't see. Okay. So what these fields will do, that we'll discuss maybe tomorrow once you start creating the data. Okay. So let's see whether the menu on module got created or not. Let's refresh the page here. What is our menu name? Do you recall, or module name?
Service
Submit.
now
No, but
matches.
start.
Yeah, service no batches is the menu, snow batches is the module. I know few times it won't come immediately. Yeah, it came like that. Few times it won't come immediately. You need to log out and log in once. That happens in the PDI only, not in the real time environment. So you can see service no batches is a menu. It created a new menu. It also created a module. Clear, everyone?
Yes, Vijay.
No. Now let's click on this module. Let's see where it will redirect us. Let's click on this module. When I click on this module, where it is redirecting me, guys?
Service now matches table.
No batch list.
What?
Found
Snow
list.
batch list view. Snow
List view of
batches
snow
list
batches.
view. Very good. It is redirecting me to the snow batches list view. So you need to understand, whenever you are creating a table and that create module is set to true, that module will always redirect you to the list view of the table. This is snow batches list view. So what I'm saying, again I'm repeating, guys, please pay attention. In order to create a table, type tables in the filter navigator. Type tables in the filter navigator. Under system definition menu. Under system definition menu, please go to the tables module. In order to create a new table, click on new. Give the label name. Name will be automatically populated. If you want to change the name, you need to do it right away. Create module. If this checkbox is checked to true, it will create a module in this filter navigator with this label name. And that module will always redirect you to the list view of this table. So in this case, if you see, snow batches is the module. This module, create module is checked to true. So that's the reason it got created. And this module will always redirecting me to the list view of the table, list view of the snow batches table. Clear? No.
Yes, Vijay.
Yeah, this is to add. Yeah, by default it will ask you to create a new menu, but if you want to tag it to the existing menu, you can do it. Okay, once you created the table, don't do anything in this table. Once you create a table, don't do anything in this table. Simply strike it off. Strike this off. Strike the tab off. Or you come to the home page. Once you create the table. Okay. This is no batches list view. It might look like a form view for you because there are no fields or no data, but it's a list view. Okay. Now we'll see how to what are the different types of fields available in ServiceNow. Can I take it till 9:20? Is it okay for you, or we'll continue tomorrow? You tell me.
It is okay.
It's okay, Vijay. You can continue.
Okay. So now let's see what are the different fields available in ServiceNow. Also, we'll try to create couple of fields today. Okay, but table creation is clear for everyone, right?
Yes, Vijay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. In order to explain you what are the different types of fields, there are a lot of fields available in ServiceNow which I didn't also explore. There are a hell lot of fields that are available in ServiceNow. Even I didn't explore all the fields. But there are few fields that you need to remember. There are few most frequently used fields. Let's explore that first. Let's start with something. So I'll go to the incident table to explain you that. Incident, I'll click on maybe open or all. Let me open any record here in the new tab. This is the form view of incident. Okay. Now let's start with this short description. This short description is what kind of field actually? Anyone knows what type of field it is?
Description.
It
What
will
is
accept
the
anything you give. It will accept the small letters, capital letters, special characters, whatever is available in your keyboard. It will accept everything. So what can we call it as? Anyone
String.
knows? Very good. String. So short description is a string field, guys. String field. It will accept anything that you give, which is available in your keyboard. You give anything, it will accept. Okay, it's a string field. Short description is a string field. Okay. Description. Then what is description field? Description is also a string field. The label is changed, but description is also a string field. String field. Then what is the difference between short description and description? Why short description is looking like this and why description is looking bulk? So short description will accept less characters. It will accept only 40 characters. Description will accept 1000 characters. So what is a character? Like I told, in this case Q is one character, 1 is another character, W is another character. So in this case we have 3 characters. 1, 2, 3. 3 characters. Like that it will accept 40 characters. Not more than 40 characters. 40. Clear? But it will accept 1000 characters. Yes, no, everyone understood this or you want me to repeat it again?
Yeah. Understood.
understood?
Yeah, short description is also a string field. Description is also a string field. But short description will accept 40 characters. Description will accept 1000 characters. Okay. Now we have this channel field. So it is having none, chat, email, phone, self-service, virtual agent, walk-in. So there are almost like let's say 7 choices here. So out of 7 choices, I can select only one choice at a time. Either I can select none, or chat, or email, or phone, or self-service, or virtual agent, or walk-in. I can't select more than one at a time. It's not possible. Okay. So what do you think? What type of field do you think it is?
Choice list.
It's a choice field. We'll call it as choice field. Okay, if you want to create this kind of field in ServiceNow, you need to search for choice. CHYC, choice. Okay, it's a choice field. So what is state field, guys? What is state
Choice.
field? Choice
The
only.
state
If
of the
if
incident.
it is a choice, it will also a choice only, right? It is a
Yes.
choice. Impact is also a choice. Urgency is also a choice. Category is a choice field. Subcategory is a choice field. Okay. Actually, number is also a string field actually. But the reason why short description is looking different and number is looking different because it is adjusted in such a way. So you might feel it's not a string field, but it's a string field. Okay, string choice. Okay, now let's come back here slowly. Knowledge. What do you think knowledge is?
Oh, false.
I see someone who are already from service now who learned some service now. Okay, this is checkbox actually, but it's a true or false field. Knowledge is a true or false field. If you want to checkbox only, I'll call it a checkbox. But normally, if you want to create this kind of field, you can check it. It will be considered as true. If you uncheck it, it will be considered as false. So, if you want to create this knowledge kind of field, you need to search for true or false. Okay, I'll tell you where to search and all, but knowledge is true or false field. Clear? Yes? No?
Yes,
Yes,
Vijay.
Vijay.
Yes.
What is resolution code?
Choice.
What is resolution notes?
Choice.
String field.
String.
Resolution notes. String.
String.
What do you think resolved?
Date.
Date and time. Okay. It's date and time. Both date you can see, time also I can see. Okay. Normally, you also have one more type of field that is only date field. You don't see this time there. You don't see this time there. You will see only date. Okay. Resolved is a date and time field, but you also have one more type of field that is date field. You can see only the date, not the time. It's a date and time field. Okay. Now, very important. Everyone understood, right? This is date and time.
Yes, Vijay.
Yes,
Now,
Vijay.
very important field and most confusing field. Please pay attention. Wherever you see these magnifying glasses, this will call it as a reference field. Reference. What? Reference field. Clear? We'll call it as reference field. Please pay attention. When I click on this magnifying glass, can you tell me? Let it load. Can you tell me where it is redirecting?
User
Yes,
table.
Vijay.
Users list view. So this type of field is known as a reference field. When you are creating this field, it will ask you which table it should refer, to which table list view it should go. So when I click on this magnifying glass, it is going to the users table. Out of 629 records, I can select only one record. See, this is a choice field. There are 7 choices here, like none, chat, email, phone, self-service, virtual agent, walk-in. Out. Yeah. Tell me. It is looking like a magnifying glass. That's why I told magnifying glass, but we need to call it as a reference. It's a reference field only. Okay. So here there is a channel field. There are 7 choices. Out of 7 choices, I can select only one choice at a time, right? I can't select more than one choice at a time. Can you select more than one choice at a time here? No.
Hmm.
In the same way, this is a reference field. When you click on this reference icon, it's a reference field. It is redirecting to user table list view. Out of 629 records, I can select only one record. Okay. This is a service field. This is also a reference field. When I click on this reference icon, it is redirecting me to some table known as services, which I don't know, it doesn't matter. So there are 41 records, I can select only one record at a time. We have assignment group field. When I click on this, it is referring to the group table. There are 42 records, I can select one record at a time. Clear? No.
Yes, Vijay.
Yes.
So this will call it as a reference field. This will call it as a string field. This also will call it as a string field. This will call it as a choice field. We have a true or false field. We have a date and time field. Let's try to create these fields in our table also. Okay, in the table that you have created. What is the table that I have created, guys?
Snow patches.
Hmm.
Snow
No batches.
batches. So when you created the table, normally, again I'm telling you very strictly, please pay attention because everyone will do this mistake. I'm sure one of you will do this mistake, 100% sure, but please pay attention. Once you see, there are different ways to create a table, not table. There are multiple ways to create a field. To create a field, you can create a field in 7 different ways in service. You can create a field in 7 different ways in service now. But I'll explain you one way which is understandable to you, easy for you. Okay, other things you can explore once you become familiar with service. So this is the table that you have created. Once this table got created, don't do anything here. Again, I'm telling you very strictly, don't do anything here. This table got created, you simply strike it off. Done. It's done. Okay, it's done. Type the table name in the filter navigator because we created a module, right? Type the table name in the filter navigator. To create a field, don't do anything in the table. Again, I'm telling you. I'm strictly warning you, please don't do anything in the table to create a field. Okay, type the table name in the filter navigator. It will create a module as we already saw that. Click on this module where we are redirecting. Where am I now?
Snow batches. Snow
So
batches.
batches list view.
Snow batches list view. So in order to create a field, I need to go to the table form view. How can I go to the form view here? There is no record. If there is a record, I can click on that. It will redirect me to the form view. How can I go to the form view?
By clicking on new.
I can click on new to go to the form view. Okay. To create a field, please go to the form view, guys. Form view of the table. So this is the form. Can you see any fields in this form?
No.
No.
No. To create a field, please go to the table form view. Right click on the header. You know header, right? This is header. Right click on the header. Configure form layout. Clear? To create a field in any table, again I'm telling you to create a field, there are 7 different ways. Learn one way, please. Go to the form view of the table. Please don't do anything in the table. Type the table name in the filter navigator. Once you're done with the table, strike it out. Again, I'm telling you. Open this table list view. To go to the form view, click on new. Right click on the header. Configure form layout. Clear, everyone? No.
Yes, Vijay.
We can also create field from form builder and form design, but let's not explore that now. Right click on the header. Configure form layout. Remember that form layout to create a field. So this is the place where, yeah, this is the place where every field will be created. So if you see in the form, do you see any fields here? There are no fields here, right? In the form view of snow batches, I don't see any fields. Can you see any fields here?
No.
No. But I told you when you create a table, 6 fields will be automatically created, right?
Yes.
That is created by updated by updates and society. That's fine. But 6 fields will be automatically created. Even those fields I can't see here. So why I can't see, I'll tell you. Right click on this header, configure form layout. When you go to form layout, there are 2 things here. Available, selected. Okay. Available means these fields are available in the table. When you bring it to the selected, then only they'll display on the form. See, created by updates. These are the fields or out of the box fields. Whenever you create a table, I told you some fields will be automatically created, right? These are those fields. These are in available section. When it is in available, it is available in the table. But if you want to display it on the form, it should be in the selected. Here. Clear? No.
Yes, Vijay.
Guys, you are not responding, so that's why I'm repeating again and again. If you understood, just say yes or no. Again, I'm telling you available and selected. Available means these fields are available in the table. But if you want to show it on the form, you need to bring it to the selected. Now you see, I'll save it. Since these fields are in the selected section, you can see those fields in the form. Clear? No.
Yes, Vijay.
Let's
Yes,
right click
Vijay.
on this, go to configure form layout, but I don't want to do anything with this fields. Let's remove these fields from the selected. Okay. Let's try to create a new field from now. So how to create a new field? If you scroll little down, this is available, this is selected. I don't want these fields anyway. Let's scroll down. Here we have an option, create new field. Here we can create a new field. Okay. Let's create a field known as trainee name. What type of field do you think it should be?
Print.
It should be string, correct? But I would like to make it as a reference field to the user table. because every user will be stored in the user table, so that I can create that user. See, every user will be stored in this user table only. I can make all the tiny entries in this user table, so I can access the other details also, like the email address, department, email address, department, all these things I can see from here only. I don't need to create those fields again. So I would like to make it as a reference field. So trainee name is a field I'm going to create. Type is reference. You know what is reference, right? This is reference.
Yes,
When you
yes.
click on this, where it should redirect, that you need to tell here, table to reference. I'm creating a field known as trainee name. It should be of type reference. When I click on this reference icon, which table it should redirect? You need to give the table name here. Clear? No.
Yeah.
So it
Yes,
should
Vijay.
redirect to the
Yes.
user table. It should redirect to the user table. That's why I'm giving it as a user table here. So trainee name is a reference, type is reference, trainee name is a field name. It should be of type reference and it should redirect to user table. Let's click on add. When you click on add, it got added in the selector. Okay, clear? No.
Yes, Vijay.
Yes, Vijay.
Let's create few other fields like batch. Batch, I want to make it as a choice field. Choice means you know, right? These are the choices. Yeah. Batch, I want to make it as a choice field, but here you can't add the choices. But here you cannot create the choices. I'll tell you where to create the choices. Okay, it will just create a field, but these choices will not be added. Those choices I'll tell you where to add. Just click on add. It created a batch field with the type choice. I also want to create one more field known as status. Status is also a choice field. I can't add the choices here. I'll tell you where to add. Add status. Okay. I want to create a active field that should be of checkbox. Checkbox means what? What should I type?
True or false?
Sure.
True or false? It should be of type true or false. Let me add it. Active. Okay. I want to create a date field. Only date. Start date of that day. Only date it should come.
Date.
Only date I'm selecting, not date and time. Date. Let's add it. Start date. I want to create one more field that is a, let's say, amount paid. How much training amount you have paid, that will be stored in this field. But I don't want it to be a string field. It should accept only the numbers. It should accept only the numbers. So we have a field known as integer.
You can use
Enter the
currency as
message.
well, right?
You can use, but let's not use it. It's a different purpose. It's, you will have different currencies there, euros, INR, and all. I don't want to use that, but you can use if you want. Okay, let's go with the basics only. We can use currency, but it is having a lot of issues. Like you, not issues. You need to learn a lot there. So let's start with the basic. We also have decimal. You can use decimal also. Okay. So amount paid, I'm keeping it as an integer so that it should take only the numbers. Let's add it. Clear? No.
Yes, Vijay.
Yes, Vijay.
I want to create a description field. It should be a string field. I didn't created a string field till now. String. And it should not accept 40 characters. I want it to be accepting 4,000 characters. 1,000 characters. Whatever. Add it. Okay. Is it clear, everyone?
Yeah,
Any
Vijay.
doubts?
Yeah, yes, Vijay.
Let's save it too.
Vijay, I have one thought here.
Tell me.
Yeah, Vijay. So now we are creating a few fields, right? Like let's say I have selected some wrong field type, some wrong type for my field. So can I correct my field before saving this?
Not there, but I'll tell you where to correct it. Maybe tomorrow, not today.
Okay.
You can do that. You can change the label of the field, but not the name. Again, in the field also, every field will have the label and name concept.
No,
See what you see. I'm telling you all the things. Not only that, you can change the name of the field if you want, not the name, label. See, name is u underscore tiny underscore name, but the label is tiny name. If you want to change the name, you can change it. If you want to change the type, you can change it. But it should not contain any data. If it contains any data, it won't change few times. Not all the types will not change. So you can do all those things. I'll show you tomorrow, not today. Okay.
okay.
So we created a reference field that is referring to the user table. We created a choice field, but we didn't added any choices there because it is not giving the ability. Tomorrow we'll see how to add the choices. We created a status field. Again, it's a choice field, but again, we'll see tomorrow how to add the choices. Active, it's a true or false field. Start date, it's only a date field, not the time field. Amount paid will accept only numbers. If you give characters, it won't. But if you give numbers, it will take. Description is a string field. Okay, clear everyone? Any doubts here? Anyone?
No,
No
Vijay.
doubts.
Now, if you see this form, you see few fields are on the left side, few fields are on the right side, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no, guys?
Yeah,
Few
yeah.
fields are on the left side,
Yes.
few fields are on the right side. In the same way, I also want tiny name batch active on the left side of the form. Tiny name batch active on the left side of the form. Status, start date, amount paid on the right side of the form. Description should be like this only. No change in the description. It should be as it is. How it is there now, it should be like that only. Okay. Do you guys understood what I'm trying to say here? I want few
Yeah.
fields on the left side, few
Yeah.
fields on the right side, and description should be as it is. Right click on this header, go to configure form layout. So available means I already told you fields that are available on the table. When you bring it to the selected, then only they'll display on the form. So if you want to arrange this field order, you can arrange it by clicking on this field. You can arrange it in this way. Okay, you can do like this. Now we have three things known as begin split, split, and end split. What this begin split will do? Whatever fields are under begin split, whatever fields are under begin split, they will start appearing on the left side of the form. Whatever fields are present under this begin split, they will start appearing on the left side of the form. Clear? No.
Yes, Vijay.
Yes, please.
Whatever fields are present under split, they will start appearing on the right side of the form, like this. Whatever fields are present under begin split, they will start appearing on the left side of the form. Whatever fields are present under split will start appearing on the right side of the form. Clear?
Yes, Vijay.
No.
Yes, please.
End split, the split got ended. There is no split now. Description will be as it is. Okay. Let's save it. Okay. This is how form will look like. Tiny name, reference again. Yeah. We kept a begin split above this tiny name batch and active, and we kept a split below the active. So that's why you can see status, amount paid, start date. We kept an end split under start date. That's why you can see description. Okay. This is how you create a field, guys. But what people will do to create a field, again, I'm telling you, pay attention here. They'll create a table, right? To create a table, you'll type tables in the filter navigator. Under system definition, you'll go to tables. You'll click on new and you'll create a table. That is fine. Okay, you click on new, you create a table. That is all fine. Once this field table got created, they'll right click on this and they'll go to configure and they'll do form layout here. Please don't do this here. The table got created. You don't do anything in the table. You will come to the table to create a table. Don't create the fields in the table. If you create a fields like this in the table, configure form layout here. If you do configure form layout here, what happens? It will create the fields in the table, not in the snow batches table. In this table, it will create the fields, not in the snow batches table. Okay, clear? Don't do this
Yeah.
here. Simply strike it out. Type the table name in the filter navigator, snow batches. You need to go to the form view of the table, not to the table. Go here. list view, go to the form view. Right click on the header, go to configure form layout here. In the form view of the table you go, not in the table view. Clear, everyone?
Yeah, yes, Vijay.
Yes, yes.
Do you have any questions? Like I told in the first
No,
demo,
Vijay.
today you'll come to know how to create a table and fields. Again, I'm telling you a rough brief. In order to create a table, please type tables in the filter navigator. Under system definition menu, please go to the tables module. Click on new to create a new table. Give the label name. Name will be automatically populated. If you want to create a module, this checkbox will be by defaultly checked to true. It will create a module in the filter navigator with the label name what you have given. If you want to add it to the existing menu, you can use it, or you can give the new menu name. It will by defaultly take the same label name. Once the table got created, don't do anything here. Type the table name in the filter navigator. Whatever table you have created, type the table name in the filter navigator because it creates a module. Click on this, it will redirect to the list view. Click on new to go to the form view. Right click on the header, go to configure form layout. So we have two things available, unselected. Available means these fields are available in the table. When you bring it to the selector, then only they'll display on the form. So in order to create a new field, you can use this. This is the type. This third attribute, this third field will come depending on the type you have selected. And we have begin split, split, end split. Begin split means whatever fields you want it to show on the left side, you can use begin split. Whatever fields you want to show on the right side, you can use split. End split means the split got ended. So just to give a brief what we have done today, the complete brief. Tomorrow we'll see how to create the choices. Also, one of the doubt asked by one of you, what happens if I give the wrong type? Can I change it or not? That also we'll see. Um, yeah, these all things we'll see. Okay.
No, Vijay.
Oh, Vijay, do you have a course content documentation details? Like what are the topics will be covered in the?
Used to have, but we are not providing it to